Well, gamers, I am back with another video. We're in Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, most recent game in the series, as we got KH4 coming out sometime soon. We don't know when. Some people speculate it might be 2025. We still don't know. If it's going to come out in 2025, we should be getting some trailers over the next couple of months, if that is true, but it could be 2026 or 2027. Depends on how much time they need. Since Square is busy with other stuff like the Dragon Quest 3 2D remake in a way. Oh, it's a Dragon Quest 2. Yeah, DQ2. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's basically a 2D remake, but with more of a 3D type background pin. Which really works, really unique for a game. I've not played the original Dragon Quest games. I may actually buy them in the Switch store just to give them a try. Because I plan to continue playing a lot of the Final Fantasy games I bought. Anyway, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory is not going to be a long game. I literally mean it. For like 25 minutes. It's just nothing but sort of recapping. So, moving on with the review. I know I said never okay about the DLC, but, well, not much story content there. It's just mostly recap. It's fine if you want to play a weapon game, if you're interested in weapon games. But if you want to experience all the series of story before KH4 comes out, I recommend just watching the cutscenes. So you don't, if you're not interested in weapon games. I don't really. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not interested in weapon games myself. They're not bad. I'm just not interested in them. Anyway, played a bit of Cage, Kingdom Hearts by Sleep last night on the Cinderella level currently. And Mantis is leveling up pretty quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna have 3 separate save files for each character. I'm gonna create them once I complete every campaign. So I'm gonna complete Mantis' campaign first, then go play Terra's, and then Aqua's. Since her story, then I can play. Then I may go back to KH1 to play that. I know timeline thing. Wasn't my intention, but I might try. you know, since Batman Patches takes place during KH1. At what point? I don't know. Anyway, let's just begin. So yeah, the game opens up with literally a 25-minute recap of all the previous games. Because not only by Kyrie, well she knows. We got Cage 1, 2, about 356 days. 58, I can't remember. Coded, but Chain of Memories, Dream Drop Distance, etc. So basically every game, all up to KH3. Which is not a bad thing, by the way. Like, it actually is a good way of bringing people up to speed a bit. It gets more audience up to speed a bit without having them play the game themselves. It's actually not a bad idea. And they made so much not many cutscenes, so people could just enjoy watching. So people who are not just in ribbon games can watch the cutscenes on YouTube. Hopefully, Square should really think about find a way to make the timeline proper. It's very complicated, I guess. One time that confuses me is the Union X story. How many years does it take place? Like Lushu, who's really who is Zigbar. You get my point. It's confusing, isn't it? Like you think a story like that would take place centuries ago, but no. I mean, not much change can change. Not much things can change in the past few decades. Could be the location is Radiant Garden. Because all the masters that appeared, one was missing, Abba. As Zeba says that she has her own mission. She had her own mission. She did it well. Isn't her possibly? There's probably hints at the Masters being bad guys for the next saga. Or not, we don't know. There's not much to know about it yet. We still don't know much about that yet. I want to hear your theories of what they plan to do for the next saga of the Kingdom Hearts series. So Xehanort's no longer the antagonist. Who will be feeling the overarching antagonist of this franchise? With a saga. I do like the idea of splitting the game into sagas. An entire Dark Seeker saga is now available in one big collection on PlayStation 4. But I cannot, for the life of me, I cannot find it on the store. So I got this separately. It doesn't really bother me. I like Kingdom Hearts. It's a good series. It has my time on shit. Also, I don't play a lot of Kingdom Hearts when I can. And just go on to the story. Let me pause. So, back to the story. Oh, don't pause, sorry. So, back to the story. Kairi wakens up in the final world, which is what it's called, by the way. I forgot. Don't know how she ended up here. By the way, this is supposed to be like, as is mentioned in the DLC, which was obviously setting up this game. Kairi's trying to find Sora using her heart. But she ends up discovering some things. She feels a pain in her head, and some type of memory pops up. See a girl running away from Heartless and Radiant Garden, being chased by them, and she's eventually nabbed by Xehanort, young Xehanort. Oh, you know what I mean. You see, she's the princess of heart. Seeing this world being engulfed by darkness, which ended up being true. Why would Dean do it? I'm really confused. You see, he plans to use her, calls her one of the princesses of heart. Plans to use her to find a Keyblade wielder. Her heart will be able to lead her to that wielder, to his world. And you can see where this is going. But he tells her if she ends up in the place labor between light or darkness, then abandon the mission. It has failed. As revealed to be, this girl is obviously Kairi. With something like this, mostly her being transported to Destiny Island must have an effect on her memories. Hence why she doesn't remember anything about her past. It's actually a great way to tie into that story. Actually, a little bit about Kairi's past in this game. I do wish we could properly play as Kairi in the story, learn about her past. Like, I like to see a time travel story. Skills to remake a lot of iconic scenes in modern day animation. But time travel, like, something that's happening in the past, and Kairi must stop it before it interferes any part of Sora's timeline. The established timeline. Anything, she must find it before it changes anything about the past. That type of story. Fun way, and it can explore remake. Like, the memory thing could actually work for a remake. Like, trying to find Sora, they could have just done a remake to explore his story from the beginning. I'm just saying, it's not a bad idea. It's a good frame rate for a remake of a story. Also, big detail about a Ratchet and Clank remake. It is a remake, yes, but the reason Ratchet is different, because this is a story that's told by the perspective of Captain Quirk. But I thought a fan being betrayed by his hero would make a good story. That type of thing. So it's a great and universe explanation of why there's a remake and why it's different. Even the mention of the Hollow film, which is also about the movie that came out. Sorry, off topic. So yeah, after that memory, Kairi he ends up having some type of flower, something tied to her memories. As this cloud spread off, it means Kairi has to find the ribbon game supposed to be go for each part of the world, I guess. I don't know. So let's pause and continue the review. Back to the story. Maybe weird some of the junk kind of stuff. Kyrie ends up buying one of the pals, but ends up being funded by a mask figure who's revealed to be Xehanort, old man Xehanort. But I thought he redeemed himself by the end of the game, but basically going with Ericus, his old friend, giving up on the Keyblade War. It's only supposed to be the product of Kyrie's heart. Kyrie definitely still has anger towards him. As she says, if it weren't for him, altering the course of fate, Sora and Riku will be, everyone will be safe. Xehanort's still the same old asshole he is. Kyrie does her best to face up against him, but she's outmatched. Even if she's got some skills, she's no match for a former Keyblade master. Well, she's still not a Keyblade master yet. She hasn't trained properly. Feel bad for Kyrie. She's always been a damsel in distress. But one of the things I want to see in Kingdom Hearts 4, it's not only Dream Towards Distance, but different campaigns. But more of a fusion in a way. Something like Spider-Man 2, where you swap between specific characters during specific stories. And they can visit a different world. And the world that Sora, the world your previous characters will be locked off. They have their own set of worlds to explore. Then, so what I'd like to see. It'd be a really good idea. Give more characters some time, have their own story in the game. Or just make it like Birth by Sleep and have separate campaigns. Which works well for those. Seems like Kyrie's done for, but then so, thanks to, well, she is helped by Sora's heart. Sora's heart managed to reach her. But he cannot speak right now because this is very far. So, yeah, Sora defeats Xehanort. As Xehanort says, he knows where his heart is. What comes out of Xehanort is another one of the Palos. As Sora disappears and Kyrie's back to normal. Xehanort will give Kyrie answers since even if he is caused suffering, he is a product of her heart. As he comes back to his younger self from, the Radiant Guardian days. He tells her to remember what he said that day. That if they ever fail, she ended up in a world between light and darkness, and her task will not be easy. That's all he can say as he disappears. What do you mean by that? Let's pause and find out. Continuing. Kyrie wakes up and informs Enzo. What was his real name again? Vexen's real name. What was it again? I can't remember. And asked him about what Xehanort said to her. They're trying to figure out. Yeah, it's interesting. A world that is not that does not have both light, that has neither light or darkness. A fictional world could be. I'm not sure. Anyway, Rico comes in with his own Leaposaur as the very godmother. As she just shows up as well. So yeah, Rico's makes his dream to everyone. As Baby Grandmother says, there are three keys to find Sora. Riku and Kairi are two of them. Riku's dreams and Kairi's memories. But who's the third key? They're trying to think. Kairi, so Riku. Well, he's asking to conclude that whether this world is where voices can't reach is a fictional world. One, since their world can travel through stuff, they can do anything in their world, but a fictional world. Obviously, this is going to be the fictional Shibuya from the world of Berman Reds, which is just a Final Fantasy parody, a Toy Story universe version of Final Fantasy. I actually like to see their own game like that. I don't think Nomad will try and make a new game with the scrap story of Versus 13 into Vernon Rex. See what the story could have been. I mean, food yet. So yeah, since Jens and Mickey might not be able to help, Grandma says there is one possible way. It's the third key. So she takes them to the location of the third key, which is the final world. Well, Sky points out there's no one here, but the baby owner says, "Look again, my dear," or something like that. I see stars. She'll take them to find the final key. She says, she, her or she. Well, so the best person is a girl. Who are they though? Let's find out. So yeah, we're reaching the final stretch. Riku and Ivy, along with the baby grandmother, meet this mysterious person. Someone who lost her form, which is actually someone met sometime during the third game. Sometime during the main game, I think. Of Kingdom Hearts 3. So I'm going to have to replay the game to fucking find out. Oof. I completely forgot. I assume this must be Abba. As it said, she didn't show up. She fulfilled her role. So I assume that star is Ava. So it's possible someone doing the Kingdom Hearts 4 may have her restored. Awesome, man. We're looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 4, and hopefully we'll get another trailer for it soon. See what worlds we're getting. Like, what worlds do you suspect we'll get in that game in KH4? Seriously, I'm curious to know. So mysterious beings, dreams and courage will help them in situations. She's willing to help. And saying he might be somewhere in Quattrum, which is the location of Berman Rex. And the location so is in Kingdom Hearts 4, as you know. Of course, the story is still more complicated if you have not played Union X, the mobile game that is, or Dark Worlds. It's really complicated. Sorry, before I paused. Yes. Quattrum, based on Berman Rex. There's a best place. He could possibly be there, but still not sure. Rigo still wanted to go by using the power of Waking to get there. Because Kari can't come because she needs more training. But she goes and explains every. but they promise they'll see each other again. Riku heads off. Returning to the real world, returning back to the city and his tower, Kai informs on what's happened. This world, which could be Quatrum. Ancient Keyblade Masters could end up there. It's a world they do not know. No. Well, Mickey Donald could be doing some searching in another place I do not know about. Of course, we don't know about it yet. Obviously, it's going to be set up in Kingdom Hearts 4. Unless you send that up. Well, Kairi has to continue her training under Master Aqua. It makes a lot of sense. Ventus, Aqua, and Terra obviously created after after Sora, Riku, and Kairi. The parallels in a way. As their names mean a type of another word for elements. Aqua, water, Terra, earth, Ventus, air. Makes sense. So it's more of the airhead. Makes sense for the characters. So is the Wind of Adventure. Riku is more grounded in his perspectives. Kairi is the water that keeps them together. Something. Anyway, that's where the story ends. We don't know when KH4 is coming out. We don't. Who knows when KH4 is coming out? But when it does come out, when we do get more information about it, what worlds do you think will be featured in the game? Let me know in the comments down below. And I thank you all for watching. And I'll see you guys next time for another video. Shin Megami Games, we're out.